All right, what is good, everybody? Welcome to the Spiritual War Room. We're going to look into Courtney Clenney. This is the OnlyFans model who is charged with second-degree murder of her boyfriend, Christian Obumseli. Now, these two have a history of domestic violence, and videos that have surfaced have shown Clenney as the aggressor in a lot of the situations. But Clenney is claiming self-defense, okay? So we're going to look into who was the aggressor during, in this conflict that led to the fatal stabbing of Obumseli. All right, guys, so we're going to look into their relationship, the past, and the date of the incident that led to his death. We're going to look into Courtney's feelings about Christian, and we're going to look into Christian's feelings about Courtney, okay? And the day of Obumseli's death, we're going to see if we can find out what the fight was about. And we're going to see if we can find out who the aggressor was, okay? We're going to look into the likely outcome for Courtney Clenney, okay? All right, guys, before we jump into this, don't forget to show me some love, like, share, subscribe. I always appreciate it. And remember, guys, sending me good energy only means you're going to get good energy back. Okay, guys, so we're going to look into their past. Clenney and Obumseli's past relationship. In the past, what was their relationship like? What was it about? Okay. Okay. So their past, okay, what was their relationship kind of about? Let me get one card for, I want to look into Christian's feelings about the relationship and Courtney's feelings about the relationship. Sorry, that was kind of messy. I didn't like how it came out, so I'm not taking any of those cards. Okay, we'll take those then. All right, guys. So, Christian's feelings, Courtney's feelings. Now, the past, what was their relationship about? A come up. He could have had some ideas of how he could kind of become a little bit more stable. Not that he wasn't stable, but more like financially abundant. He wanted to grow financially. He wants to be a boss. He saw this partnership as that ticket. Okay. I'm getting like the back and forth bullying, because they bullied each other and they manipulated each other and they played on each other's emotions and mental state to kind of control the other one. This is a very codependent relationship. And it all came crashing down because, he saw, Christian saw Courtney as an empress. She might have been financially, she could have been, she's very stable financially. She makes her own money. She makes good money. But he knew her weaknesses. Like, these are people. This is a type of masculine who goes after women who kind of have their own. And once they get in, they try to control this person by playing on insecurities, because she is very insecure. She might look, what the world sees could be very stable and very beautiful and, something to be envied. But this is someone who is very, very insecure. Okay. So this one had enough. She was just like, she was pissed off. This could be him, right now saying, man, I'm looking back at the past, looking at everything that I did wrong and how it kind of like blew up in my face. Courtney's feelings about the relationship, about Christian, like she saw him as someone who was taking advantage of her for financial reasons. It was not a happy relationship. She was often depressed and feeling very defensive because she's very insecure. This is someone who would play on those insecurities. That's something that was not seen. Yeah, he would play on those insecurities, and then she would be acting she would act, act crazy. Everybody looks at her because these videos that came out of her do not look good. They don't. But this is someone who, she was dealing, okay, guys, I'm not saying, I am not justifying what she did. This does not excuse doing, stabbing someone. That's why it is so important to, heal yourself, go through therapy to kind of help you safely process these traumas, these insecurities, because if you do not have control of your emotional and mental and even material well-being, if you're not in control of your life in these areas, someone can manipulate you. Now, the problem over here with Christian was that she had the money. She had the finances. I don't know what his if he came from a good family or what, like a well-off family. I don't know. But the thing is, if he wanted to live this luxurious life, she was the ticket. She had the money. And so she had control of it over him when it came to the material things, and that's why she had the power to kick him out. That's why she didn't want, there's probably a reason she didn't want to put him on the lease, because she wanted to have that control over him. I can kick you out whenever the fuck I want. You piss me off, you're not going to have any place to live. That was the way she controlled him. He controlled her emotionally and mentally. He knew which buttons to push. He knew what was an open wound in her, something that could really cut deep and hurt, and that's how that's what this dynamic was. So it could have been verbally abusive on both sides, physically abusive on both sides. Yeah. But he wait, oh my gosh, oh my goodness, this is crazy. Someone could have tried to leave. I'm done, I'm over it, because remember I told you earlier, she was fed up, she was over it, she was done. Here's you know, my mental health is all fucked up because I keep letting you back in. It's time for me to move away. And, like, he could have been rushing in trying to, like, get in her head, like, blind her, like, you know, oh, no, you know I love you. You know I love you. We're meant to be together. But it's really because what can I get out of you? So this is the past. Let's look into the day of this incident when all this went down. Let's look into the day that this all went down. The day that Obumseli died. Okay, this is a new start here. And with the Three of Cups over here, I'm getting this could have been like, maybe he was seeing someone else. And she's at home all depressed and she could have been all depressed, maybe drinking. When he got home, there was this big argument. I'm here. Where were you? Yeah, something about watching, spying. Like, I think one of the things I heard them talk about on videos, I heard them talking about, like, has something to do with sharing locations. Where are you? I need to know exactly where you are. Because she could have had some idea that he was trying to start up something new with some third party. Maybe he was seeing someone else. She was at home, like, she was stressed out, like, where the fuck are you? You're over there with your lover, aren't you? Yeah, you're doing some devilish shit. I already know. That's what she's saying. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, she was depressed, man. So when he got home, there was an argument. I know you were with that person. I know you were. Oh, man. With the Ace of Cups, or Ace of Wands, Page of Cups, and the Judgment, there could have... was something about a kid. Maybe someone found out this secret. That this person had another family or had a kid somewhere. He could have been messing around with he could have been messing around with somebody that they both worked with. He was sneaking around at the job. Yeah, he could have been messing around with somebody that they worked with. And she's like, oh, you're going to be screwing my employees. Or I don't know, like my workers, I don't know. You're fired. You're not gonna have no money. Fuck you. Fuck her. Fuck everyone. You're fired. Oh, shit. again, the whole reason that he was with her is because he knew that she was like his ticket to come up. Like, he wanted to like become his own boss. He had to she could have broke up with him. He could have been trying to send her some message. When all this happened. Could have found out something about money. Like, she could have found out that like he was hiding money. Yeah, he was draining her. I'm hearing, you're costing me money. You're costing me money. He could have been telling her something about some kind of investment. Secretly hiding money. Cryptocurrency. Isn't he in into like cryptocurrency? Something like that. I don't know what he does. You're costing me money. Like, her money was slowing down, or she was losing money, and like, oh no. But she found out. She found out that he was hiding money. I'm hearing, you're fired. You're fired. Yeah. She went to her family like, I need help. Like, she broke up with him. She had to call her family for help. The Tower. The King of Cups. Her parents were arrested, weren't they? Because he was trying to get information about what he was doing. Yeah, he was trying to... Yeah, that's the truth, Spirit says. Trying to figure out what it was, like... Trying to get information about... So, the parents... I don't know what they're charged with exactly, but I know they were arrested for, like, trying to hack into... Obumseli's laptop. And I don't know the legality of that situation, because it was in her possession. It was, I don't know. I don't freaking know. So anyways, but they had the laptop. I think they were trying to get some information. I don't know what information they were trying to get. But here it's saying that it could have been something financial. They were trying to find out what he was doing, like where he was hiding this money, or they were trying to find this money, because he was hiding money. He was stealing her money and hiding it, and she found out about it. Yeah, that's why that fight happened. Those secrets came out. You didn't think I know? She's like, you're going to play on my emotions? And she's, oh my God. Oh my God. This is just like, it was kind of like impulsive. It was like, oh. he had always triggered her. But this time, it's just like oh my God, he made her snap. He made her snap, man. She snapped on his ass. And her parents could be trying to help her get evidence of what he was doing. The burdens he was causing on her. But again, guys, this is why it's so important for you guys to do your own healing. Because if you don't heal, your emotions, your emotions will control you. Your mind can control you, your thoughts. And you can allow, this opens the door for other people to control you. Because they can trigger you. You have to know your triggers. Yeah, her dad's was really trying to help her. But, then he got arrested because, something about his, Obumseli's laptop secrets they were trying to expose, and how Obumseli tried to control Courtney. That's the information he was trying to get, find. And it goes back to some kind of financial crimes. Okay. Let's look into who is the aggressor that, okay, again, we're going back to, you're bleeding me dry, I'm losing money because of you. I want to look into who was the aggressor. Let's pull one card for Christian and one card for Courtney. One card for Christian. One card for Courtney. Okay. So this is Christian's card. This is Courtney's. Honestly, like, he could have been just kind of like, I heard he could have been gaslighting her. Yeah, he's trying to, he's trying to make it all right. Because again, it's like he needs her. There's that Knight of Wands. But maybe he did something. Maybe he could have gotten physical too. He could have gotten physical. And he could, this is like reckless talk. Like, he could have been like talking all kinds of shit to her, kind of getting her in her head and pissing her off, and like playing on her insecurities, because she came out as a Page of Cups. This is someone who can be very emotionally immature. So this started, this all kind of like, what started this was the fact that, he wasn't sharing his location, and he was out messing around. That's what led to this, for this to snowball. He could have been like, oh, well, you're just insecure, and I told you that I don't look at anyone but you, that kind of shit. And the reason why he's trying to, convince her that he only has eyes for her. See, I don't see anybody but you. You're always on my mind. But he was trying to get in her head, because he wanted to, he has to smooth things over. He has to smooth things over if he wants to hold on to this. And if he can't hold on to this, then his dreams and his goals are, you know, he feels like he can't achieve them without her, which isn't true. But, you know, people, you know, well, so he's trying to smooth things over because he needs her to give to him. That's how he's, you know, he's been taking money from her. He's been bleeding her dry. And that was another thing. That's what led to this conflict. I'm getting this like back and forth. Like pushing, shoving, throwing, smacking. Oh my God. It was not one-sided. It's like no one won. Nobody won. She's claiming it's self-defense. Over here, it's like people don't want to believe that, you know. He was capable of behaving this way. I don't know, like, maybe only the people closest to him know how he operates. But sometimes people don't, you know, they're very covert. Because I don't think he was telling anyone about because it was abusive. It was a very toxic relationship. So there was abuse on both ends. But to the public, they wanted everybody to believe that they had this beautiful, wonderful life. But behind closed doors, man, they couldn't. Oh my God. They could not. It's like every other day they're having like these major like fights, and it's because this one is very emotionally immature, very insecure. This is someone who always needs validation, and that's something that he could have always given her. Oh, you're so beautiful, you're the greatest, you're the best, you're the, you know, whatever. And he did that to get access to her finances. She got wind of this, that he was cheating on her, and that he was cheating on her, and that she was draining his finances, and that mixed with an unhealed, unstable individual is, you know, it's going to lead to some kind of that's the Five of Swords in reverse. She was over it. She was like, I want to put my sword down. I don't want to deal with you anymore. She was just like done. She was done. Yeah, she was done. She wanted to block him out. She wanted him gone. Oh, she did tell the investigators. There's a video of her like telling them, please just like get a restraining order. I want a restraining order on him, because like maybe she knew, like, if I don't have some kind of like blockage or like protection, like he's gonna come and play with my emotions. Yes, that's the truth. Like, we're going to have this happy family, but he's deceiving me, you know? But she knew that he was playing her. I think she was starting to come into, like, maybe some kind of understanding of who she is. It's like, oh, I am pretty fucked up, and I need help. I need help. I don't think she would, like, I don't know. They could drink too much. It's a cloud. Like this, it doesn't even have to be drinking. It could just be some kind of like overindulgence that really had some kind of control over them. So like they weren't able to see things clearly. It could have been him. Like this led him to behave in like kind of reckless ways too. Very sexually promiscuous. It could be both though. It doesn't have to just be one-sided. Because he could have been like, oh, that's one of her insecurities. She would drink and like it would cloud her judgment, and he could have even, you know, it could have even been a situation where he was like just gone and he wasn't even doing anything, but he could have been like making her think that he was up to something. So she would drink and act crazy and not, yeah, this is how he controlled her emotionally. Keeping her from being able to see things clearly. She would drown her sorrows in alcohol or drugs or something. And this is why they would always end up fighting. He could have been trying to smooth things over, where he's like, she's like, okay, let's, you know, you want to talk, we can talk. He's trying to smooth things over. He's trying to smooth things over because he's like, you know, I get my money from you, or he works and he makes money off of the work she does. It ends up being like, oh, I love you, and, you know, you're my everything. Then the fight, then the stabbing. Damn. Then the cops, the authorities come in. They could have had her, like, this is where they interrogate her. Then the shocking news. What's the 10 of Pentacles? Maybe they do the authorities know? The authorities might know, because here we got the money, the, you know, the finances. Remember, she found out that he could have been hiding or stealing money from her. Okay. So do the authorities know that this has been going on? Justice. All right. The justice system, you know, the courts know that this was, I want to say, like a romance scammer. This is a romance scammer. But they want to put on, it's even like the media wants to put on this show that, you know, this is an upstanding individual who was burdened by, oh, it could even be the family, like the family saying, we're going to be burdened by this, by his passing. But it's like they knew the type of work that this person did. It's like, I'm telling you, this is like a romance scammer. This is a romance scammer. This is a romance scammer. And he knew every way to trigger her. Huh. The justice system, like, they know though, like, they know, don't they? They just want an easy win. They want an easy victory. Because it's real, it gets deeper. I don't know if they just don't, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Like, why they don't want to really investigate. Like, this is like, Let's see what the justice system knows. Let's look a little bit deeper into this, because I'm getting this is more like the family that wants everybody to, you know, create a narrative of who their person was. And don't get, you know, I understand, like, you know, you want to put them in the best light possible, but, you know, it's not, this gets real deep. Let's look at the justice. What's the justice about? I'm getting that they know that her lover was putting her in a difficult situation when it comes to their living situation, because they couldn't pay. Maybe they were juggling a lot. They were living above their means. They were living above their means. I'm hearing, you're costing me money. You're costing me money. It was this guy. Because of... They know that she was fooled. They know that she was played and manipulated, and they know that he was draining her finances, and that she caught wind of this plot that he had to steal her money. There had been many of the fights were about like infidelity and insecurity, and that was like the one thing that started this argument, this fight. But what escalated it was she found out that he was stealing from her, that he was hiding money. That was her card. Her card was to be able to manipulate and control him financially. So she was like, you're done, you know, you don't have a job, you're not going to get anything from me anymore, you know, something like that. The physical conflict that went on between them could have been mutual. Like, they went back and forth. It was not one-sided. There was a lot of verbal abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, and a lot of fighting. But something could have been said, like some truth that was not known, that something that clicked everything into place, some kind of truth, and that's when that happened. That's when she stabbed him. Jesus. Okay, well, we're going. 41 minutes, so let's wrap this up. Let's look into the likely outcome of this case. What's going to happen with Courtney? What's the likely outcome as of right now? Where does it stand? Okay, so the authorities do know about the situation with her finances. I heard the whole case with the parents could be actually I don't know, like it could be like tricky for them, because I think they want to keep this hidden about Obumseli's financial crimes against Courtney. They just kind of want to walk away from that part of it and kind of just focus on, I'm thinking about the videos, yeah, the videos. It could be the authorities that want these videos out. I don't know who released them. I've heard that it was like the defense, but I don't know, like they really paint her in a bad light, so I don't know why they would want to do that. I think the prosecution could have released those videos because they want the public to focus on how toxic she was in this relationship. They kind of want to divert your attention to that, and they kind of want to like look at how he's just like fuck you, you know, I don't care about how this person was abusing you and stealing from you. We're not going to focus on how he treated you. We're going to focus on how you acted. And something about her parents, her family, that her parents got locked up because they didn't like what they were being told, what they were being given, the information that they were being given. Because they were like, you're not even talking, you're not even moving in the direction to expose how our child, our daughter was being abused. You know, he was stealing from her. And this is why this is kind of what like started this fight or escalated this fight, but you're not talking about that. That's what the parents are saying. Interesting. What's the Hierophant? Communication. Whoever ordered the release of these videos for all to see, this is a misuse of your authority. This is abuse of justice, deception, lies, dishonesty. This is really reckless behavior for someone in this position to allow this type of stuff to be released, to taint the jury, to get the outcome that you want. This is wrong. So whoever released those videos wanted everybody to focus not on the financial crimes committed against Courtney that Obumseli was committing against Courtney. The prosecution wanted everybody to be focused on Courtney's toxic behavior, because this bitch was toxic as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. That is what that is not cute. That is not something to be proud of. That is sad behavior. That is the product of unhealed trauma, unhealed, insecurities, and, just a lack of self. A lack of self-love. The authorities want to focus all on that, on this crazy, this crazy chick, but they don't want to talk about what this person was done, what had done to this girl. But it was, it was her responsibility to become better. But now she took great pride in being toxic, and she thought that was cute. This is not, ladies. Oh my God. The Temperance, the Hangman, the Strength, and the High Priestess. Let's look at, what is the Temperance about? Hangman again. So likely outcome, like, are they gonna prove her innocent? We don't know. We got Hangman twice. We don't know what's gonna be the outcome. What's the Strength? I'm not really sure. Other than I feel like the authorities feel like they have it in the bag, like they have control over this situation. Like, this one's trying to, like, I don't know, she's bracing herself, yeah, for like a tough fight. The authorities feel like they have a strong case against her. What are these secrets? The High Priestess, what's this about? The High Priestess, the World. I don't know, like, secrets are coming out for everyone to see, and it has to do with the money that someone was stealing and hiding, and, you know. She could be still, you know, even if this information comes out, she's still going to have to serve time because, you know, she can't just walk away from what she did to her partner. But it probably won't be as heavy of a sentence if this stuff comes out. This High Priestess, these are secrets, hidden information that might come out for the world to see. So as far as the outcome, we don't know just yet. The authorities do, the prosecution does believe that they have a strong case, but I don't know. We got the hangman twice. Will she be proven innocent? You know, again, like, she can't just walk away from what she did. You know, she's gonna have to, you know, it's not something that she's just gonna be able to, oh, I'm going home. No, she's gonna serve some time for what she did, but it's not gonna be as again, it's not gonna be as heavy as it probably could have been had that information not come out. But so we'll see what kind of information comes out. I know it's getting closer to trial, I think. I'm not really sure. I don't even know when the trial date is. But I know I'll keep an eye on this and see where it goes, guys. So this is what I have for you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.